Hello everybody, good morning. Welcome back. Welcome back to another daily vlog. Today is Friday for us. I know you guys are watching this a little bit delayed, but we are so glad it's Friday. I've had allergies all weekend, all week, and I've struggled, and it's been a short week, but it's been also a long week. Short in the fact of we had Labor Day this week, so Monday was, a day off, but also it just feels like exhausting too. So David is off today. He just went to pick up Layla. She just got groomed, so she's gonna be so happy. At least he didn't have to keep her too long. It's only 10:30 and they're done, so that's great. She's gonna get to come home and not. She gets so stressed out when she's not like at home. I went ahead and got ready for the day. I'm still like very congested, but I just thought I would feel better to go ahead and get ready for the day. This shirt and top that I'm wearing is one that is some clothes. Jen gave me a ton of clothes when she came. She's lost some weight, and the clothes that are too big for her are now like perfect for me. And so y'all, I'm going to show y'all because my goal today is to get a lot of the clothes put away and like gone through. Especially I need to go through my closet because I've got clothes that are way too big, and I need to put in some of the clothes that fit better. But I'm gonna have to try them on because Jen is definitely shorter than me, and so some of the pants absolutely fine, some of them are too short. So I'm gonna go through everything, and then I'll pass on what doesn't work for me. But I have like a brand new wardrobe courtesy of Jen. So it is so awesome to have friends who are just so generous and give, I mean, when you're losing weight, it's just so hard because I don't want to have to go buy new clothes every, time things get big. And I've just been so blessed. I've had so many different friends give me clothes, but this haul from Jen's is bigger than all of those other clothes put together. It's insane. So when David gets back, I think we're going to run to the store. He may come with me because we need some like air filters. We need I want to get some more hangers. We get some stuff like that. Go ahead and get this stuff for Sunday so I don't have to do that tomorrow. Sunday at church, I'm going to make some pumpkin bread. It just feels like pumpkin bread weather. I have a whole video on how I do my pumpkin bread. I'll put that down below. It's the best pumpkin bread recipe ever, and it's really, really simple. I have everything almost always to make pumpkin bread, and it's so good. Like in my family, it's one of the recipes that I'm kind of known for, and everybody asks me for the recipe, and I always send them the YouTube link because that's how I have it. But anyway, so I'll link that down below. I think I'm gonna do pumpkin bread and I'm gonna do sausage biscuits. So I need to get stuff for sausage biscuits. I need to get some fruit. We had somebody donate some money towards breakfast, so that's awesome. And it won't have to come out of our budget and all of that. So I'm gonna get that stuff. That way I won't have to do it tomorrow. We're gonna get some errands run. Mark, I just keep thinking about Mark because he's had a hard time adjusting to preschool. I keep talking to you guys about this, and I'm sorry if it's boring, but this is where I am in life, and we vlog our life. And one day I'm going to look back on these videos and I'm going to be like, remember when Mark hated preschool? He loves preschool. He doesn't hate it. He hates the initial separation. So I talked to his teacher yesterday, and she mentioned trying the car line, the drop-off line, which we've done one other time, and it was like horrible. But he's crying when we drop him off in person, and we walk him in, and he's crying. So it's like maybe ripping off the Band-Aid and doing the car line will help. She said that she's had kids that it really did help them. So we did the car line today, and David said he was just crying, and he had to just drive away with him crying, which is really hard. I'm sure he's fine by now, but me and David are both like, so I told him on Fridays, I tell him that if he's good, that we'll stop. There's a McDonald's not too far from his school. And so I told him we stop and get some French fries. So looking forward to doing that with him. But yeah, David should be home any minute. We're going to go run some errands. We're working on a project together, which I've mentioned to y'all before. I'm not gonna announce what it is quite yet. We had thought about doing that today, but I'm not sure now. It's already 10:30. We need to do some other stuff if we'll do that today. We're working on a project, so just stay tuned. So we may or may not do that. And I also have my secret sister gift over here that I need to run to the church. So just a few little errands. I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I want to get everything done today so we don't have to do anything tomorrow. Like I would love a day to just read, or maybe we could get out and do something with the kids, like fun, but I won't have to do like any work or anything like that. So I think that's the garage. We're going to see how Layla looks with her new fresh cut. Y'all stay tuned. I'll show y'all. You guys, she's freaking out, but look how cute she looks. Tell everybody how handsome, how beautiful you are. She's got a little cherry bandana. David said that she came out and they hadn't groomed her. They didn't trim her face at all. You should have gotten a picture of what that looks like. I have like social anxiety, so I probably would have been like, oh, she looks great. But David's like, can you fix that? So she looks so cute. She's a little freaked out. I was trying to get a picture of her, but she's like, no, I need to eat. I've worked myself into an appetite. She looks so cute. Every time we get her groomed like this, I'm like, why do we wait so long? She looks so hairy. But you know, it's expensive. How much was that?
We tip $55 for nails and hair.
Hey, I don't think that's... Whoa, what happened to the light? $55 with tip and everything? I don't feel like that's too bad. Where we used...
You can't do it every month.
No. Where we used to take her, I feel like it was more like 75.
That Spartan was like 65.
And that was 10 years ago or more. They do a good job. Did they trim her nails good? One time we went and they didn't trim her nails.
To quit, but that's...
Yeah.
That now is the best they can do.
Yeah, I know. They told me as the dogs get older, their quick gets longer and it's harder to get them short. Aw, she looks so young and spry. Yeah. Happy girl. Before we leave, I wanted to show you guys this cup that I found at Hobby Lobby. I'm not going to use it right now because I'm just going to make a cup full of water, plain water. But I got this cup for us when we do our flavored water so you guys can see the colors. This is a glass little tumbler I got at Hobby Lobby. I think it was less than $10. I had someone stop me in the store and ask where I got this. It's really pretty. So if you guys are excited about the water combinations, I feel like this is just going to be able to show you guys what they look like better. And we'll do our water of the day maybe when we get back. So if you need a cup, they have tons of different styles at Hobby Lobby. They have insulated ones. They have colorful ones. They have clear ones. So Hobby Lobby. We're back home. We ended up working on our project for a little while together. Then we went to the store and we got, I needed some hangers because I'll show y'all, but I've got so many clothes to go through. And so I needed more hangers because we're kind of low anyway. And even when I get rid of a lot of my too big clothes, we're still not going to have enough. So got some hangers. I got the breakfast stuff for Sunday. We got an air filter. We got home and realized we got the wrong size on accident. So David's going back up to exchange that. And he's going to go ahead and pick up Mark since it'll be about that time. So I have about an hour and 15 minutes of alone time. And I really need to go in there and deal with the clothes and like work on that. But my whole face hurts so bad. Y'all, the neighborhood is again just full of smoke and it is just so hard to breathe. I don't understand like the harvesting and what they do, but they burn fields and get them ready for next year season or whatever. I don't know, but it's horrible. So anyway, I think I'm just going to kind of read a little bit and just chill. I stopped by 7 Brew and got a coffee, and I don't think I was vlogging the last time I did this, but I did post it on Instagram and Facebook. But my new favorite thing, I'm not ready to have it yet, but it's in the fridge, so I thought I'd show you guys, and then when I make it, I'll show you what I do to it, because I tweak it a little bit. So what I order is 3 shots of espresso over ice in a large cup, add sugar-free pumpkin pie syrup and sugar-free salted caramel syrup. And then what I'll do is I'll put a protein shake on top of that, and it is so good. And I'm so happy that I can have 7 Brew now, but now I want it like all the time. 7 Brew is like my favorite, and I realized that the one that I love so much, the Blondie, is like, even if you get it sugar-free, is like 500 calories. So this is a fraction of the cost, and it is a fraction of the cost too. It's a lot cheaper to do it this way, but it's a fraction of the calories. And when I do it this way, I also get a lot of protein in, so it just makes me feel good, and It's yummy. It's so yummy. So I'm gonna have that in a little while, but I'm just gonna read. I'm reading Behind Her Eyes right now, and it's really good. So I'm gonna sit down and read. The clothes, let me walk y'all in there and show you the situation because Jen brought me so many clothes and I've just kind of opened up the bags to kind of look through them. And so they're just like now, not even in the bags, they're just in piles. So I need to go through them and hang them up and then try stuff on. But I just don't like, I don't want to do it right now. Maybe I'll feel more like it after a little tiny rest, but let me show y'all. Don't judge me. But this is one pile. It doesn't look as big as in person. This is a huge pile of clothes. And then there's another huge pile of clothes over there. So it is so much stuff. And I've got to go through stuff. But there's all kinds of like sweaters and it'll be stuff for fall, stuff for summer. There's shorts, there's jeans. Jen just totally hooked me up, but yeah. I think I'm going to read a little bit before I tackle this. Mark is almost home. I'm going to tell you guys about that in just a second, but let me show you my coffee. So, like I said, this is 3 shots of espresso with salted caramel syrup and pumpkin syrup from 7 Brew. And then I just mixed up, this may be actually too much because they put a lot of ice in it today, which I'm not complaining about. I mixed up a caramel macchiato protein shake. You could use whatever protein shake you like. I'm going to put a little bit of this skinny caramel on the cup. This one's almost empty. Ordered another one, but I mean, I didn't order another one. I have another one over here. But we're like at the very bottom of that. Okay, and then I just top it with the protein shake. This is my favorite way to get like a fun coffee. I can't open this with one hand. All right, here we go. And then you just pour it in. I think the whole thing's gonna fit. We're at the very top here. Look at that. And then you just kind of mix it up. But I think it's so pretty to let the layers kind of settle too. All right, hold on. I don't know why this is so good. Like their espresso to me is so good. When I ordered this, I said, I want 3 shots of espresso over ice in a large cup with salted caramel, sugar-free and sugar-free pumpkin pie. And the girl seemed kind of confused, which is weird because I've ordered this before. They weren't confused at all, but maybe she was new. And she went and talked to someone else and they came over and was like, just so you know, the pumpkin pie is just a syrup. I know, that's what I want. So anyway, it is so yummy. But Mark and David are back home. Say hi to Mark. So the teacher said this was the best time ever. They said as soon as they stepped at like a threshold in the front door, he had stopped crying. So that's a win, and we're so proud of him. I just said, Mark, I'm so proud of you. He said, thank you. You're my best girl ever. So I'm the best girl ever. There's a fly in here. I'm going to drink my protein shake. I told you guys my whole face hurts. My head hurts. I'm doing some laundry, but I may have to get to the clothes tomorrow. We'll just see. So I don't feel like doing it right now. I feel a little bit nauseous. I think it's all stemming from allergies, but we'll see how maybe this coffee will give me a little pep in my step. Let's make a flavored water. So I've got my cup full of ice and water. This is a big cup. I'm going to use 2 packets. If you don't like it this sweet, you could do half. This is going to be pretty sweet. I'm going to try it like this. Next time I may do like half and half. But this is called unicorn water. You need a blue raspberry Starburst and an all pink Starburst, which these are 2 of my favorite packets. So I think combining them is going to be so yummy. So let's pour them in. Like I said, this is going to be kind of strong. So you don't have to do all of that. But this is a big cup of water, so let's mix it up. Definitely think the blue is going to be the strongest color. Unicorn water. Look how pretty that color is. I love this clear cup because you're really going to be able to see the colors. Blue's like the color of the day today. Okay. Just hit my tooth. Oh, that's really good. It's sweet, but it's not too overpowering for me anyway. I would totally do this one again. Unicorn water. Really good. I'm going to give it like 9.5 out of 10. I just sat out here to talk to y'all and I just realized it's starting to sprinkle. So we may be rained out here in a second. Okay, I just made dinner and it was the most delicious dinner. Did I tell y'all about it yet? HelloFresh, but it was a shrimp dish. David's not big on shrimp, so he had leftovers from last night, the spaghetti squash crockpot thing I made. This was originally coconut curry chicken from HelloFresh, but you can swap the proteins if you don't like. And it came with like chicken thighs. I'm not a big chicken person anyway, but definitely dark meat chicken I don't like. So I swapped it to shrimp, and it was a shrimp coconut curry. Oh my gosh, here's a picture of it. I switched the rice for cauliflower rice. I left out the oil and the butter. It was so flavorful. I love like Indian flavors, curries. So good. Like delicious. And I have a whole nother serving because David doesn't like shrimp. I love shrimp dishes too because it comes together so quick. It cooks so fast. Clean the kitchen, sort of. I didn't do a deep clean. We need to do a deep clean here soon, but I wiped down all the counters and started the dishwasher. We've had a good evening so far. It's like almost 7. Everybody's excited for the weekend. My hair has gone up because it got really hot today. But I'm going to go ahead and start going through the clothes. I've been like pushing it off all day, but I know if I don't start, it's just going to be hanging over my head for tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead, I think, and like pare down what's already in there first and then start going through the new stuff. But everybody had a good day at school. Everybody's very excited for the weekend. I'm excited for the weekend too. I hope we can all sleep in a little bit. My face is so broken out. Sorry about that. It was real life. But anyway, dinner was delicious. And what I love about learning to eat healthy is that I can take HelloFresh food, which I feel like is pretty healthy anyway. Like even with the rice, and if I had used the chicken, the dark chicken, and eaten the rice, and used the oil and the butter, it was still only like 610 calories or something. So swapping out the meat for a lower calorie option, and I don't like chicken anyway, so it worked out. And then using cauliflower rice instead of rice, like it dropped the calories even more, and it makes me feel good to eat that way. And I can still enjoy HelloFresh food, which to me tastes like restaurant quality, and have foods that are different, and we're not just eating like grilled chicken salads all the time, you know? So it was really good. We have 2 more meals. I think the other meals I got, there's like an Asian meatloaf, I think, and then with some veggies, and then the other one I picked out was some sort of, I think it might be Asian too, like some sort of either meatball or bowl or something. I usually gravitate towards like the Asian flavors with HelloFresh because they're so good, and I can easily swap out any sauce for the GQ sauce, and it works out perfect. And then any of the rices I can swap out with cauliflower rice, and it works out perfect. It's just really easy to customize. But I love HelloFresh. This is not sponsored, but I always have a link down below if you've never tried them. I love that there's a whole section on there that's called Fit and Wholesome. And so I usually try to get my meals from over there. But sometimes, like, the meals we pick aren't from the Fit and Wholesome section because I can just tweak it. Like, if we want a burger, I'll just get a burger, but we'll have a side salad with it instead of the potatoes. And then I'll switch the bun for just a lettuce wrap. And honestly, the flavor is just as good. That's been the most shocking thing in losing weight. It's just realizing that I can still have the foods I enjoy, and really, like, the stuff I'm taking out is like the most bland part of it anyway. So anyway, it's been really yummy to experiment with different foods. Like last week, I made those football foods with the lower, like, you know, more healthy food, and that was so fun, and it tasted great. So you can still have good food even when you are on a weight loss journey, because if I have to eat like the same food all the time, I will not stick to it. I need variety. I need to like switch it up and not feel like I'm just being like deprived. Anyway, Layla's sniffing around out here. It's still barely sprinkling, but not bad. So I'm going to go in there. I'm going to get some work done on the clothes. I will let you guys know tomorrow how it all goes. If I can even fit it all in to my closet. Right now I'm wearing the shirt that I was wearing this morning, but I'm wearing pajama pants. So I look great. I look great. Lucy had a, gosh, bug out here. Lucy had a gift card to Dairy Queen that she's been wanting to use. And so she asked if I could take her up there to get some dinner with her gift card. She's had this gift card since like she turned 8. She's now 10. This girl holds on to stuff. But anyway, watching Layla to see what she's doing over there. Anyway, so we went to Dairy Queen to get her some dinner, and I went like this, and I'm like, God, please help me not break down on the side of the road, or I'll look like a clown. So I've got these bright, hot pink kind of pajama pants, but you know, I don't know about y'all, but I can't sit around in jeans. Like if I'm at home, I'm gonna have pajama pants on. But anyway, if you are still watching, leave a shrimp emoji. Is there a shrimp emoji? And let me know, are you a shrimp fan? David likes seafood, but he is not big on shrimp. Shrimp is like one of my favorite seafood like choices. I like fish. I like crab and stuff. But he's not big on shrimp. So anytime, I don't order shrimp a lot for that very reason, but anytime I do order shrimp as like a treat for me, I always make sure to have something else for him. It's just not. Yes, there is a shrimp. There is a like cooked shrimp and a live shrimp. Like let me just either one. Either one, leave it down below and let me know if you like seafood. I love you guys. Today's been a good day. Here's to a great weekend. If you like the video, and I hope I don't have like stuff in my teeth. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
It was a Thursday night when I first saw you. Those green eyes caught me. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a Friday night when I first kissed you.